Welcome to our BallRun 2048, levels 121 to 150. It's actually, I think, 140 walkthrough, and we do play some infinity levels. We've also got a sneak peek at I'll use the word clone, but a similar game, maybe some updated graphics and some other things. But here we go. See here, we've got already jumping out to huge runs, and unfortunately we missed that 16A to get it up to 32. This is a fantastic game. Here you are, and it's just all of a sudden the ball just starts jumping around like crazy. I don't see any instructions saying it to do this, but you learn pretty quickly in this game that it's very easy to, like right there, how did that miss? How did that miss the 2048 ball? It shouldn't have. It was there. It was right next to it. And that's the thing about this game, is that I can't see where I can pay for it. Because every level, I think there's an ad. Every level that you can play, or almost every level, I take it back. I think in the early stages there aren't. But, they got a fantastic little game here. I want to buy it, and I can't figure out how to buy it. so I sit through the levels, sit through the levels, and, there's certain levels I'd like to go back and try again. Look, there's a lot of similarities with some of these levels, but, after you failed on the level, you kind of want to go back immediately, or you see you're going to fail. Now you can jump off the side, which is fine, but sometimes you have to watch an ad after you do that, and you just want to play. You just want to get. Now look at that. Look how difficult this one was. You couldn't even see the ball half the time. Can't even see the ball. Now these are the hardest levels here in BallRun 2048. I mean, they don't even let you see like where it's going. So where you gotta crank before you even make that hook to the left. And you see, I started cranking here, and this is what happens. My ball is off to the side. I broke the game. And so, you just gotta wait until you officially are dead. I think he has to hit that blue. And but yeah, it's just kind of a weird thing. There's no reset button either. So it's this is a fantastic game, and you see right there. I mean, I thought it was on the track. It's hard to this is I think this level happens about once every 10 or so, and it's kind of a giveaway in that you can get huge scores. Like there I am right there. I thought I was on it, but apparently not. You can get huge scores with this on this level, and I think it's intended to. If you don't want to get huge scores, or if you're willing to not get huge scores, it's as easy to pass if you're playing. If you have a lower ball, like look at that. This is incredible mastery right there. 128A. I don't know what that means. It's mathematically. I'm just not educated enough to know 128A equals. But as you can see, and this was a mess up here, I just needed the shimmy there for a 16K. It's this, as you get higher in the game, you wind up with a much more difficult ball to look at that stuff to control, which is fair. Look, it's the rules, the law of of the game. So you're playing, you just have to know. And after 140 levels, 131 at this point, we should know better. But you just kind of prepare yourself to find some things. Ooh, this one's pretty good. 128A again. The levels come fast. The commercials come just as fast. But like I said, this would be a nice game to look at all these 128s. I'm doing pretty good. it'd be nice to have just to buy it, you know, whatever, $3, $4, $5 would be fair, I guess. But you know, I guess they're making enough money with commercials. Yeah, I just had to start over there because, you know, why did I miss this? Like, look at that mastery. You know, 32A, not bad. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta jump off the edge and give it another try because it's you missed something that you just shouldn't have missed. You know, that's makes you like there. Like how many things did I miss there? So I only get 4,096. All right, so it's fair. You know, we like I said, these levels are pretty short, so we're gonna get to 140 pretty fast. Another huge one there, 128. You know, this total combined score at the bottom. I mean, what a number. I mean, I don't know. This. People get higher than that. People score higher than 128. Like this one, I should have jumped off the edge and given it another try. But like this, you know you're gonna jump over. Oh, you got it. And there you go. It's not bad. 64A. 64A is that, looks like I missed one there or something. Yeah, we got, you know, the main thing about this game is one, getting used to the speed of the ball and what it's going to do as it goes up. Because obviously it gets much harder as it goes. And, you know, to control it, the balls start jumping a lot. And, you know, looking ahead a little bit to what's going to be out there as far as, you know, the obstacles and what balls are. So you can be ready to get the balls when it's time. So the level is pretty neat. I think I'm only going to play the one level. It's just, you know, when you score a huge number, it's like, okay, I've done what I've come here for. You get a huge number and you're moving on. That's it. So I'm already at 16A. And it gets a little bit repetitive when you keep running into the same thing over and over again. Already 128. It's very nice. But, you know, they didn't really, Infinity level is fun for a while, but at some point, there we go, I got that one. It needs to just, I don't know, spice it up a little bit. We'll use that, you know, and that was the air that cost the end. Yeah, there's no way you can recover from that. So you can watch an ad, I guess. But, you know, that was quick levels there to get to, what was it, up to 140 with a nice infinity run up to, what did it say, 256B, something like that, 128, something like that. It was pretty good. But we got this look-alike, I'll call it look-alike. I don't want to say it was a rip-off game or anything like that. Let's say a similar-looking game. It's got the 2048 here. It's got these little things at the end where you get to knock down some pins. Very similar in the way the game is played. There are a few little changes in it which you may or may not like. One, this is a beta. Now I have to make sure that was out there. This is a beta, so not entirely fair to criticize what's going on with the game here. But this is a beta. The action on the game is definitely slower. You have which, hey, might be your thing. Might want the ball to move slower. I don't know if we ever get to the point where we've got like this huge ball that is out of control. It doesn't look like it. I mean, I don't remember, you know, playing this and getting there where it's like, oh, okay, the ball is just flying. And like I said, I mean, the pins are, the walls, broken glass are kind of a nice little touch. A lot of nice touches in here. You can see that they've tried to make the game look nicer. I didn't necessarily understand these obstacles that much. And the ball can stop, it looks like. I did get it to stop. It was kind of a weird feeling. The play isn't exactly the same as BallRun 2048. I think this one's called like BallRun 3D 2048. Merge numbers, something like that. And this was a beta that I downloaded and played. And I have to admit that I don't know if they're bugs or not, or I don't think these things were bugs, but I didn't really care for the action that much. It just was a little bit slower than my liking, and the number of ads was, I'll just say this, much higher than I expected, and they have ads during your run, so you can just be going down. But that may have been in infinity mode. Maybe that was the case. I just remember like just seemingly. So one of the things that makes this game a little bit different is they have like shields and some other things like that, and sometimes they're out there. I think you can use them to start as well, but they are out there as far as in the middle of the field of play on the platform there. You don't really see it here. Let me see if I can see one that's coming out. But unfortunately, every time you run into one of these fields, you're forced to watch an ad, and sometimes you cannot avoid them if you want to. You're watching an ad, basically, is what they're saying. So here, like this, that started an ad there, and I just removed it, so you didn't all have to watch it like I did. Now, I don't want to blame the game for my poor play, but I don't feel like I played that well. And part of that is just I'm probably used to 140 plus levels of BallRun 2048, and this game is similar enough to it that I just had a hard time controlling it based on the differences. Like I said, it's much slower ball. But that being said, it looks nice. I think it looks nicer than, in general, it looks nicer than BallRun 2048. This version of the game, they're able to get rid of some of they improve the action of the balls. The balls don't grow as big. They do grow bigger, but they don't seem to grow as big, at least in my eye. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. They don't seem to grow as big, which, okay, who cares, I guess. But like this, I didn't realize this was there's a few things in there that just leads to ads that that's something easy for a developer to remove if they just need to do the math and see if people are quitting because of the ads. Well, okay, then run some. I did not realize that those were holes. But anyways, that's just my failing as a player. But the game has promise, and like I said, you might prefer these smaller balls. You might prefer the smaller action on it. Yeah, so it looks like we're in infinity mode here, and it's not a bad game as far as it has a lot of the similar aspects, and I mean just the ads just driving me crazy. I was playing it in the cold too, so I was freezing, and I was outside. I was waiting in line for a sleigh ride, and it was freezing, and I don't know, freezing. It was cold. I won't use the word freezing. Very cold, and I wasn't really. We were just outside waiting for the free sleigh rides. But 3 hours for a free ride. I don't know if the math works out on that one, but yeah, it's I think there's some promise there. The people who make this game obviously have the ability to make it better, and if they make some improvements to it. And some of them, the games, it's already there. It's just a matter of maybe removing some aspects of the game, like, forced ads is the ability to, I don't know if you have the ability to pay for this one either. That's it. But thank you so much for watching.